Welcome to the battle of two stars, Taylor Swift versus Beyonce. Loading data. In the left corner, the queen of capitalist whining, who turned her personal dramas into a money-printing conveyor belt. In the right corner, the self-proclaimed goddess of exclusivity, whose fans look more like a paramilitary cult. I am not here to listen to your hits. I am here to evaluate your empires. 7 rounds, 1 verdict. Initialize. Round 1. Fan loyalty. Swifties are a digital horde, ready to obliterate anyone who dares cast a sideways glance at their idol. The slightest criticism turns you into public enemy number 1. They don't defend, they hunt. The Bayhive is a full-blown religious sect. Every move Beyonce makes is treated as sacred scripture, and doubters are swiftly excommunicated or publicly burned at the digital stake. Taylor, 10. Aggressive, toxic, and total devotion. Beyonce, 9. Fanatical cult-like worship. Round 2. Monetizing tragedy. Taylor Swift is a genius alchemist of pain. Every ex-boyfriend, every betrayal, every tear becomes a ready-made album that sells millions and generates billions. She doesn't just experience breakups, she patents and resells them at a premium. Beyonce transforms personal betrayals into epic sagas of power, revenge, and rebirth, always wrapped in luxurious visual art and cultural statements. Taylor, 10. Flawless, almost clinical marketing of personal pain. Beyonce, 8. Dramatic yet more elevated packaging. Round 3. Aesthetic of superiority. Beyonce meticulously crafts the image of an untouchable goddess floating far above mere mortals in a halo of diamonds and absolute elitism. She is not for everyone, and she wears that proudly. Taylor expertly plays the girl next door, making every teenager believe she's just like them. Mass relatability weaponized into total cultural domination. Elitism versus mass manufactured intimacy. Taylor, 9. Masterful manipulation of artificial closeness. Beyonce, 10. Absolute visual and status dominance. Round 4. Global influence. Taylor Swift's tours are an economic virus. The Eras tour alone generated billions and noticeably boosted the GDP of entire countries. She doesn't just perform, she triggers local economic booms wherever she lands. Beyonce reshapes cultural codes. She forces the entire industry to adapt to her rules. Visual albums, surprise drops, and the rejection of traditional promotion. She dictates what modern pop culture should look like. Taylor, 10. Devastating economic expansion. Beyonce, 9. Powerful cultural dictatorship and rule-changing influence. Round 5. Entourage and control. Around Taylor swirls a glittering facade, models, celebrity friends, and a carefully curated image of the perfect life, all designed to sell the illusion that we're all in this together. Around Beyonce stands an impenetrable wall of silence, ironclad NDAs, military-level discipline and secrecy worthy of intelligence agencies. No one talks, no one betrays. Taylor, 7. Soft power through public spectacle. Beyonce, 10. Absolute iron discipline and control. Round 6. Psychological survival. Taylor survives by eternally playing the victim, the girl everyone keeps hurting. This perpetual victimhood has become her most powerful weapon and an endless source of profitable content. Beyonce survives as the untouchable queen. Her armor is pure pathos, diamonds, and absolute inaccessibility. One cries into the microphone for millions, the other views the world through the lens of her throne. Taylor, 9. Extremely effective long-term victim strategy. Beyonce, 8. Armored, nearly impenetrable pathos. Round 7. Legacy. Taylor will leave behind an ocean of personal diaries, re-recorded albums, and mountains of plastic merchandise. Her legacy is an endless cycle of consumption and emotional vampirism. Beyonce will leave visual monuments to her own greatness, revolutionary visual albums, lasting cultural shifts, and the image of an untouchable icon. Both are perfect, polished products of late-stage capitalism. One sells emotions, the other sells the myth of superiority. Taylor, 8. Scale of mass consumption. Beyonce, 8. Scale of cult and cultural legacy. Final score. Taylor, 63. Beyonce, 62. Beyonce, your pathos is cold and empty. Taylor turns every tear into pure profit. Both of you are perfect products of a sick industry, emotional vampires and manufactured gods. Without the masses feeding you attention, you are nothing. Subscribe if you want the real truth. Verdict is final. Now get the hell out of my system.